today, illuminated across the science-focused chapters of this book. The bottom line is that it was both what he did and how he did it that stuck with me over time. As I think back, I remember how he respected and trusted me, spoke with me much like an adult despite being only 5 years old, and gave me opportunities to think deeply and reflect, to engage with him in the process of making decisions. His unending care and respect wove a thread through interactions with myself and others, indelibly shaping the man I grew up to be. He instilled in me a sense that my ideas, thoughts, emotions, and questions had merit. He infused in me a sense of value for the important things in life, not material goods, but rather service to others and making our world better in a way that I uniquely could. He showed me how I too could navigate my own path in life such that, like him, I could impact the lives of others in a positive way. Just by walking his talk, he instilled in me a decision-making framework that has always felt like second nature, just a part of who I am. This insight reinforced in an even deeper way the extraordinary capacity of adults to shape the minds, bodies, and higher-order spiritual beliefs of young people. And it's the time when emotions are running high, so-called teachable moments, when the most powerful opportunities to lead by example present themselves. These are the rare moments within the fertile soil of a safe, trusted, and respectful relationship when we adults can embed powerful life lessons that provide a felt sense of confidence, competence, and purpose for the young people we want, over and above all else, to see flourish. Without question, this is the priceless gift my grandfather gave to me. Prior to reading this book, I'd never thought in considerable detail about the components of how I've made decisions. Nor had I ever tried to take the process from inside the black box of my mind and put it into words. Having now done this, a few things stand out. First, my health. Exercising every day, eating healthy food, and getting a good night's sleep is, and always has been, fundamental for the clear thinking I've needed to make solid decisions. The ways in which health ignites wise decision-making is the topic of the book's lead chapter. Second, while the concrete facts of any issue are important for thoughtful and informed deliberation, I now see the magnitude to which trusting the wisdom of my body, via my emotions and intuition, have played a role in the decisions I've made. I saw my grandfather do this over and over, and recognized that these same core qualities have become second nature. Third, when I have a big decision to make, the solitude and freedom of nature helps me see the bigger picture more clearly, a particularly relevant fact in this era of relentless exposure to screens and social media. And fourth, if I was to lay out my decision-making process, I'd say it's been a combination of hard data and gut feel, with input from a handful of wise friends that have guided me throughout my 91 years. Incidentally, my body's language of emotion and intuition often provided clearer and more immediate feedback than the back and forth of hypothetical outcomes unfolding in my brain, all which set the stage to channel the ethos of my grandfather: to do the right thing. Of the hard decisions I've had to make in life, whether in business, as chairman of Westinghouse Broadcasting faced with mafia-driven death threats, making the call in 1981 to break the acquired immune deficiency syndrome AIDS story to the world, or as chancellor of the University of Denver, the spirit of my grandfather has run a thread through them all. At age 58, I'd retired from Westinghouse and had planned to live my remaining days as a cowboy on my ranch in Colorado.